Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Today I am here with a very questionable lip choice. So this is Dominique from NARS, and I may end up changing it through this video, but we'll see. Kind of liking it, but I'm kind of hating it at the same time. It's one of those colors where I like it so much that I don't care too much about how it looks on me, even though I should, considering I'm a beauty vlogger. But let me know what you guys think. I think it's kind of different, right? Like it's rare, a little unique. Today I'm here with the second installment of my decluttering extravaganza voyage journey of life. And this journey started because my friend Andrea inspired me, and I thought, why not? You are sick and you have too much stuff, so we need to look through it. We need to see what doesn't work anymore. We need to see what is not welcome at Coffee Break headquarters anymore. So I talk about my philosophy about makeup hoarding and things like that in my first video, so if you're interested, I'll link that down below. In my first video, I decluttered my primers and my powders. My primers and powders is what I decluttered. Today we are going to be tackling the foundation cubicle. I have a problem with foundation. Like, I legit have a problem with foundation. I'm gonna keep talking to you and you're gonna see I'm gonna reach into here like 700 times. I have so much foundation. Why? I don't know. I'm fortunate enough to get to try a lot of stuff for you guys because I have a beauty channel, and you know, to get samples from companies. But let's be honest, if we're gonna be looking at what I've gotten for free, it's really not that much stuff. Most of the stuff I've gone out to purchase like a sicko. So, well, not like a sicko, like Coffee Break research purposes. So we're gonna go through these guys and see what should stay and what should go. Oh my Lord. You see how far I'm reaching in there? I need it needs like its own zip code in there. So, behold the collection of Coffee Break headquarters. I'm turning off one of the lights because it is way too bright up in here. So I turned off one of the lights so you guys could see better. How many people need these many face products? The first one I'm going to get rid of is the Garnier BB cream. This is a fantastic product. It covers really well. It's beautiful, but finding it to match you, like, being able to get it to match you is so hard. There's like 2 colors in the range. So this one was never really my color. Every time I wear it, I look like I'm wearing it. So I need to get rid of this. And I don't even know when I bought this. I bought this before I had my YouTube channel. So let's not get into it. That one is gonna go. The next one I'm going to get rid of is this one from CoverGirl. This is the only foundation that you will ever see that is dirty. I apologize. I am the dirty cochina in this instance. This is the foundation that I got when... Who did a review on this product? It was like brand spanking new. I think it was It's Judy time. And she was like, oh my God, everyone needs to run out and get this foundation. I got it like 3 times and I cannot find my exact shade, but I kept using 825. It's the closest shade, but it's a little pink. So I usually have to mix colors. Full coverage to the max. It's an amazing foundation, but again, I had this before I had my YouTube channel. Yes, shameful. This is my L'Oreal True Match, and yes, it has a pump. How cool is that? BeautyMP is this website that sells foundation pumps for virtually any foundation that does not have a pump. So that's where I got my pump. I'll link them down below in case you guys are interested. This foundation is actually pretty new. I've only had it for maybe 2 or 3 months. So I'm definitely keeping that. It's one of my favorites, full coverage, but full coverage without being cakey or heavy. One of my holy grails is the Estee Lauder Double Wear with a pump. I think this is a NARS pump. No, it's a MAC pump. This is a MAC pump. It's a MAC pump on my Double Wear. I love Double Wear, super full coverage. I'm in the color 2W2 Rattan, in case you're wondering. I should tell you guys my color in all of these, right? In case you are similar to me in skin tones. In True Match, I'm W4. In the Double Wear, I am 2W2 Rattan. Another one of my favorites is the NARS Sheer Glow. This is as dewy as I'll get. I won't go too dewy, and when I do, this is as dewy as I get. This is a medium to full coverage buildable foundation. It's dewy, but it's not really dewy. It just gives you that natural glow, almost like you've had your foundation on for an hour or two and your natural oils come to the surface. That's the kind of look it gives you, so I really like it. It can be cakey very quickly, so you want to put on less than you think you're going to need and blend it out really well, or it will look super cakey. The color Punjab, and I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it properly. This one here is one of my brand new favorites. This is the Maybelline Dream Wonder. I'm going to link my review down below. I love this thing. I love it so much. It's super thin, light to medium coverage. But every time I wear it, someone's like, wow, you have the perfect skin. And I'm like, no, I don't. I have Dream Wonder. It's really great. I just got this. I mean, it's a brand new product. It hasn't been out on the market too long, so it's definitely not expired. Jeez Louise. Okay, this one. This is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. This is a great, fantastic, amazing product. Mine is definitely not expired, so I have to find this a new home. It is in the color Light, but the color Light looks pink and ashy on me. Like, how can it look pink and ashy? I don't know, but it does. I'm definitely going to try the next color up, which a lot of you told me is yellow toned, a little bit more neutral, a little bit more yellow. This one's pink and it makes me look a little ashy. So I've used it, I would say 4 or 5 times. I really like it. It's not old, it's not expired, but it's not the best shade for me. So I'm gonna pass that on. These two, this was one of the very first products that I reviewed on my channel. This is very similar to this, but it's a different brand. This is Maybelline, this is L'Oreal. I really like this. I hate how I have to pour it out. You guys, there's probably bacteria in here from a year and a half ago because it's just hard to pour it out and touch it with your fingers, and it's just, oh, it's terrible. I don't want to throw it out. I really don't. I love it. I swear, it's the same thing as the Dream Wonder, but it's old, and I care about my skin a lot more than to keep a like $9 product. I'm in the color Natural Buff and Nude Beige. These are side-by-side colors. Like on the color scale, they're right next to each other, but I do have to mix them because I'm right in between. So 316 and 318, but these suckers have to go into the caca. That's how Tater says. He goes, Mommy, caca, caca. That means trash. So we're gonna have to put those in the caca. Couple of foundations that I'm actually going to pass on are the CoverGirl True Blend in M4. Never used this. I've never pumped it. You can tell it's brand new. I've never tried it. I bought it with the intention of doing a video on it, and I never did. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna return it. It's a very affordable drugstore foundation, but I have never ever used it. So I'm passing that on. The one I'm passing on is this Pure Minerals. This is a 4-in-1 liquid. It's a mineral foundation. It has sun protection. It's a great foundation. It is my color. I really do like it. It comes with a pump. Not very many products come with pumps nowadays, but it's very similar to my NARS Sheer Glow. If you're looking for a formula similar to Sheer Glow, a little bit more affordable, try the Pure Minerals 4-in-1. Super similar. So again, I don't want to be, I feel like, you know, like abusive or hacer el mal. I don't know how to say that in English. No quiero hacer el mal. So I'm passing this one on. It is brand new. I got this as a press sample. I love it, you guys, but I already have this one, so I don't want to do that. So I'm passing that one on. Another one I'm passing on is the Rouge Bunny Rouge foundation in Almond. Okay, these two are super similar. Gorgeous Cosmetics and Becca. Gorgeous Cosmetics Base Perfect Liquid Foundation and Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. These two are very similar, super thick, mousse-like foundations. extremely full coverage. They will cover your worst thought in life, but they're very similar. Very similar formulas. So I think the difference for me would be which one matches me better, and that's how I can decide. So let's find out. This one is gorgeous. And these are air pumps too, so they don't have like a straw in them. So when I first got them, I was like, what? This is weird. Let's see. Of course, they're like the same identical color. It's basically gonna boil down to which one I wanna keep. You see them right there? Let's see. That's gorgeous. And that is Becca. Oh, I'm definitely Becca, look at that. That's another one for the giveaway pile. This is the Becca that I'm gonna keep, and gorgeous, I'm going to pass on. Then we're going to go into the Clinique Stay Matte. This is another foundation that It's Judy Time convinced me to buy. This foundation, how old is it? I say that you keep foundations about a year, but I don't feel bad holding on to it even though it's more than a year old, because it has that like spigot, so you don't actually ever touch the other stuff that's in here. You just, you know, squeeze it out into your hand. I really like this foundation. It is super duper full coverage. Like, I mean, super, super, super duper. And it's different than, say, the Double Wear, because Double Wear is more of a fluid foundation. This is more of like a moussey foundation. It's more of like a gel. So it's definitely a different formula. I think I want to keep it and use it one more time. And then if I see that my face has changed to the point where it doesn't really vibe too well with this type of formula, then I'll put it in the giveaway pile. Another full coverage foundation that I'm a huge fan of is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I'm a huge fan of Studio Fix Press Powder. This is the liquid form. This foundation is really great. Super great. How many full coverage foundations do I need, Danny? Come on, be real here. I'm going to keep it because I really like it, but this does clog my pores like a mother, you know what I mean. So I only use it when I want my face to look like perfect face, no pores, no blemishes, no marks, nothing. I mean, when I want it to cover, like really cover it, like cover it on thick, I'll use this one. But I can't use this every day. I can't use it 3 times a week because it definitely is a little bit harmful to my skin. I know you guys are probably wondering about this one. This is nostalgic for me. So although I need to get rid of it because it's probably expired, this was my very first YouTube review that took off like wildfire. It's one of my most viewed videos. It's one of the first videos where I showed you guys my bare face, and I did a long-term review, you know, where I checked in throughout the day. I think in that video, my background is still a little different. I don't remember, but I know this is one of my first YouTube success stories. So I really want to keep it. So don't judge me. I'm keeping this for sentimental reasons. And I'm keeping this one because it's the baby. This is a different color, but I've never used it. You see it still has this safety seal on it, the plastic. They're 2 different colors. This one's actually a little dark for me. So I have this lighter color. It was like a sample or something. And I'm in the color Fair Light Neutral. This one is light medium neutral. So I'm somewhere in between, but don't judge me, you guys. This is my holy grail. I mean, this is the holy grail of holy grails of life. If I could only use one foundation for the rest of my life, not everything that I've decided to keep, I would keep this one. This is the best. Medium, buildable coverage, melts into the skin. It's my perfect color. Like, I mean, it was made for me in 3.0. The last 3, I saved them for last because I really need to think about it. These are the Jouer Moisture Tints. And the Jouer Moisture Tints come in luminizing, what does it say? Luminizing. They come in luminizing and matte. The luminizing is super shimmery and the matte is really matte. So I find myself always having to make a combination. And the reason I have 2 mattes is because they're 2 different colors. There's nude and linen. I'm somewhere in the middle. So you could see my dilemma where I use a moisture tint from Jouer, I need to mix a luminizing and a matte. And then when I go to the matte, I need to find my color, if it's nude or linen or a little bit of both. So whenever I use this, it's like a science experiment. I have to come up with the perfect recipe, and it's a little frustrating, but I haven't quite given up on the cocktail because it's such a great product. It is luxury, it is silky, it floats on your skin, it doesn't sink into the pores. It's a really great product. So I almost feel, I don't feel uncomfortable having to make that cocktail every time I decide to use it, and it's long wearing. It doesn't say on here that it's long wearing, but it really lasts on my face for a long time. So I really can't find myself getting rid of this, but I will have to figure out, maybe I could like squeeze a little bit into a container and make my own little cocktail and just have it there so that I don't have to do it every single time. Because let me be honest, sometimes I'm a little off on my cocktail. So that is it for decluttering my foundations. It's gonna be a lengthy video because you guys know I like to do little mini reviews on these products. So the foundations I decided to keep are back in their home. They have a lot more room to play with. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think next week what we're going to do is tackle concealers. And although most people wouldn't need their own concealer video, the reason I call you guys pandas is because of my dark under eye circles. So when it comes to concealers, I need options. I need a lot of options. So I'm a huge concealer fan. So I hope you guys will tune in next week to watch me declutter my foundation drawer. In fact, I'm giving myself a week to mourn the potential loss of some of these concealers because not all of them can live here. And this is a really full drawer. So I hope you guys will tune in to watch me declutter my panda drawer. Let me know in the comment section below how I've inspired you to declutter maybe your makeup collection or what you've done. Some of you have tagged me on Instagram and shown me all of the stuff that you are decluttering or getting rid of, and I am so proud of you guys, so high five to you. I love that we're all doing it together. So please check the description box below for the link of my previous video or my playlist, and as always, if you guys found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!